Oh, damn, it's on quick. Anyway, I went ahead and checked out that Copacabana of the Iron Fortress, or Cabanero Calamari of the Iron Fortress. We stuck on it now. Anyway, it's a train ride from hell, right? And these guys, it's like a big ass. I mean, this train is huge, and it's like fortified. The fucking metal on is this damn thick, and these things are out there. I think they call cabanas, Copacabanas, or something like that, or calamari or something. They're people, or they were people at one point in time, and it looks like they got molten lava around them or something. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but they're jacked up some type of way, and they're attacking this train. And when I say they're attacking this train, they're attacking this damn train. They're punching holes in the metal's this damn thick, and they're denting it, putting in dents and everything. And this lady, she almost lost her hair permanently. She was getting ready to be bald for the rest of her life. Because one of them grabbed her by her hair. I ain't gonna grab my damn hair and mess it up. Grabbed it and started pulling. Boy, this shit started lifting. You seen the internals, like the internal mechanism in her head, like it was like looking into like some hardware or something, like breaking open a computer. You seen the circuitry, the fucking motherboard, everything. You seen it through her hair. Anyway, it was some inventor, right, that they were showing at the same time, and his name is Ikoma, and he's working on something that could fuck these things up. Something that could break through that heart. I don't know why. Because I'm not sure exactly how it works. What I mean is how they work. They seem to be something like vampires, or like zombies. The reason why I say vampires, they got like super strength and shit, but they don't seem to be conscious, so they seem like they're zombies. Seem more like a zombie type of deal. But these are special. They're fast, they're strong, and they're damn near indestructible. You can't get no worse than that. But he's trying to invent something that could take them out. Anyway, we head for this station. It's like train station. They all live at train stations. That's what a city is now. It's not a village. It's not a city. It's a train station. Well, it's a little city, but it's a station because they use trains to move around. They got to use trains. They can't use vehicles. Well, cars. A train is a vehicle, but they can't use. Oh shit! But they can't use. I'm looking at this Rocket League. They got the hoops thing getting ready to come out where you play basketball. Looks like it's gonna be good. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The hockey thing really isn't all that. It's okay, but it's all right. But it ain't all that great. Anyway, back to what I was saying. They got cities that's inside that basically they call them stations because they use trains as the only form of transportation. They can't use a vehicle, but they can't use like a car or something like that because the tires go out and it's over with. They need something big, heavy, strong that's not going to, buckle. So that the only thing they got is trains. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did they get the train tracks up? Are these train tracks that were already used from before, and that's how they did it? And also, how do they make repairs? I know when they go out there and they're working, they're banging and whatnot, they're scared as hell. They probably got like a special train that moves over the broken track, sits down, and then the people go to work from inside the train. Like it opens up a little station, like the floor might open, and they can go underneath and work on the train from there. That's probably how it works, because otherwise they'll get tore up. Anyway, we head to the station to see how these folks are living. These people are scared to death, understandably so, to the point where if you come back from outside, they strip search you. When they say they strip search you, you got to take off all your clothes. You got to turn around, bend over, and spread your butt out like this. Spread the hole out like this. If you're a female, you got to spread the other hole out too, to make sure that they don't see any forms of a bite on you. Because if you got a bite and you're going to turn into a habanera, they don't want any parts of you. One dude just looked as if he got bit. Looked as if he got bit. And they sprayed him. They killed him dead on the spot. They didn't give him a shot. The rules are, if you are bitten, we give you 3 days in a cell just to make sure. Or if you're suspected of being bitten, we give you 3 days. Now, if you don't turn, we let you free. If you do turn, we mow you down. But here's the problem. They're so scared, they're not even letting it get to that point. They're mowing them down off the bat. As soon as they spot it, they're mowing them down. That's how scared they are of these things. That dude, Ikoma, he stood up for him. And he also collected some of these damn habanero hearts or whatever, cabana hearts. What's they called? Cabin heart, cabbage hearts or something like that. Cabbage patch. He collected all these cabbage patches. It was like 3 of them. And I think he wanted them just so he can use them in the experiment to see if he can finally come up with a machine that can blow through them. Now, they did reveal that it was a virus that's doing this stuff. So it's a virus. It's not magic. That's what the dude kept saying. Just because you touch it don't mean you're just going to I'm one of them. It's not magic. It's a virus. Just like any other virus. So they see the things on him and they wondering what's he doing. Anyway, they beat the fuck out of him. I mean, they beat the brakes off this boy. They beat him up under a table. There's a table under there. They start beating him so bad he wound up under the table, holding on for dear life. And they was beating him from under there. You know, anyway, it was a couple people that came in and they was like from royalty. So even in this society, it's like, damn, you cannot. I can understand you having people that's leading, because you can't have everybody be a leader. People, not everybody's smart, not everybody's fit to do that. So we always going to have somebody leading, or some people leading. Shouldn't have one person, because one person could, it could lead you over a cliff. But these folks are, that's how they all are. Let me slow down. That's not how they all are. But I'm just saying, it seems like a lot of them get like that. When they get to a point of power, it's that whole, stuck up, I got my nose up at you and all that type of stuff. That's how they seem. And these people that came in on this train, they seem stuck up. Well, most of them. They didn't even get checked. These people are scared to death that they're going to die, that they got people strip searching, spreading their butts open. And these people didn't get checked. I'll be like, they'll say, well, I got money. I don't give a fuck about your money. Get in there and get butt ass naked so we can take some pictures. That's what I would tell them. Well, actually, I wouldn't, because I would be killed. But the point is, that's what I would want to tell them. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. I got money. I don't give a fuck about that. I live in a mansion. I don't care about that. Yeah, but I own my own big train. I don't care about that. So anyway, they arrest the dude Ikoma for what he did, locked him up, put him in a little cell or whatever, just because he protected somebody who may have been bitten, who wasn't even bitten. They found out he wasn't. They didn't care. Still arrested the dude just for even the thought of even approaching one. First off, he protected somebody who's been suspected of being bitten. Second thing is, he approached this dude. This is the main reason why they locked him up. He approached one of the royalty guys, the king. I don't know what exactly he is. I think he owns a station or something. I don't know. He approached him. He didn't threaten him. He just approached him and said, I'm going to do such and such. The guy called him a coward. He said, I'm going to fight too against the cabbages. And the dude said, arrest him. He got close. That was crazy. So even in this world, they're trying to reveal to you, it doesn't matter what world you're in. You're going to have those stuck-up conservatives, period. It's just going to happen. Anyway, later on that night, goddamn train, the train from earlier, they got attacked, came in and brought that bullshit. It had a horde of Cabaneras on it. And they tried to raise the drawbridge up. It was too late. They couldn't. The train crashed and brought in a whole bunch of the Cabaneras. I mean, a ton of them. And they started raising hell in that city. They was tossing that city up. So everybody's getting bit up and killed and murdered and slaughtered and everything. And Ikoma, he sees what's going on, and he goes ahead and unlocks his cell and go back for his gun, the one that he invented in order to take down the habaneras. So he finds his gun, and he cuts his arm. Well, he cuts his arm and makes a blood trail in order to lure one of the cabanas in, and they make it into there, make it to his house. And he uses his gun, and he's able to fuck the thing up, and it worked. So he figured out a weapon that would work on him. But he found out he was bit. I was thinking that he was just going to cut off his arm. That's what I would have done, or that's what I've been thinking to do. But we find out there's something else you can do. So even though he's bit, and he's got like a piece of his bicep missing right here, it just looks nasty. And he's turning. He said again, he said, this is not a curse. He said, it's a virus. And he says, all I got to do is keep it from reaching my brain. So he tied himself up and choked the hell out of himself. He put himself like on a like put this rope around his neck and hung himself and kept the virus from going into his brain. So when it takes over your brain, that's when it turns you into a cabana or whatever. Now, I'm thinking what he was doing was cutting the circulation off to his brain by choking himself out. It seems that this virus, which seems weird as hell, can't live outside the brain. That's what I'm thinking. It's got to be inside the brain in order to live. That's what I'm thinking. Because once he cut himself off, that circulation off, and it didn't make it to his brain, it went back. Some viruses in real life, this is not fake. Viruses can't live under certain circumstances, under certain conditions. So let's say there's a virus on that table. It can only live for a certain amount of time. Maybe this is a virus that has to be in the brain. Remember, this is anime, but maybe this is a virus that has to be in the brain in order to live. So being that it didn't make it to his brain, it died off. That's what I'm thinking. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because like he said, it's not a curse, it's not magic, it's a virus. So anyway, he saved himself and he tore himself up too. He started putting all this metal around himself, burnt himself, wrapped it, did everything he possibly could to keep from turning. And he made it through. So now he's going to be fighting on the front lines with that gun. Anyway, the girl that he was talking to from earlier that came through on the train, posted she's a princess or something like that. She's the daughter of this this high-ranking official. That she's the daughter of him. And she fought against a habanera. And she was able to cut the head off and win. Now, here's my thing. Okay, so she cut the head off, and now the thing is no longer a threat. So if you can cut the head off with a kick, why would you need to invent a gun that can blow the heart away when the heart is like made out of steel or something like that? That's how strong it is. Well, you can just blow a hole in the brain, right? Or can you? Maybe the thing's still alive, but when you cut the head off, it slows down. I don't. But then that's kind of weird, because why would it need to make it to the brain if it doesn't need the brain in order to live? What happens? That is, it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. But anyway, some of the people, they're trying to leave the city. They make it to this train, and the soldiers are stalling them. The guy says, "I need to get on this train." They say, "Strip butt ass naked," and he says, "Those things are right behind me. I have no time for this." I think what they should do is put them on the train, and then look at them while they're on the train. They got a certain amount of time before the people change, so just hurry up. I say, well, get on the train, but start stripping immediately. Immediately. Because we can't have that. You know, we can't have that garbage up in here. But yeah, first episode, great. But like I said, I'm trying to figure out what's the need for this gun. Because if you could chop the head off and that kills it, why would you need to go for the heart that's more reinforced? So I think they need to figure that out. Okay, when you going to do the next 2 episodes, real soon. Okay, Mean, what's up? Is Ida Thunky from Rocket League? Oh man, hey, what's going on? Air Force 4692. See, you making a lot of money nowadays. Okay, great review. Keep up the good work. This actually isn't a review, not really, because I didn't go too in depth in the review. It's a first impression, because this is the first time I've seen this show. But one thing I will say about these shows, they start off too damn fast. Did y'all notice that? As soon as the show come on, you're already tossed into this world where everything's different, and it's hard to keep up, and it takes you like 5 episodes before you realize what's going on. That's what this is going. I think they should have started off with the first episode, showing us these cabanas, showing us the cities, showing us how scared they are of these things, and showing that people can change when they get bit. The next episode, they could bring in the hierarchy, which is the top tier people, and show how their society works, and give us that. Then that way we can digest this, digest that. Then on the 4th episode, we got all of it coming at us at once. Because when you got it all coming at once on the first episode, you be confused, man. I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Like, I don't know. The dad and the daughter, the higher ups, I don't know exactly what they are. I know they're higher ups. I know that they're on the top of the food chain in human society, but I don't know exactly what they are. I thought she was a bodyguard. Wait, hold on. The girl that's had the pin in her hair, she was a princess, not a princess. She was the daughter of that. She was basically the equivalent of a princess. She was the daughter of that guy who's supposed to be some high up. And then you had the dude that was in the white. He had the little girl, and he might be right. The girl that was in the white, right? She was the daughter of the dude in the white. I thought they was both his daughters or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know what the fuck going on. See what I'm saying? See how confused I am? But yeah, she probably was a bodyguard. But she was with the dude that was in white was definitely a bodyguard. But the way he was keeping her safe, I was thinking that she wasn't a bodyguard, but maybe she is. Maybe they both move in tandem, I'm guessing. I don't know. Which is the reason why I think they started off too fast. Slow it down just a little bit, so I know what the hell going on. Okay, great review. Keep up. Already read that. Mean, are you bringing back the braids? Your boy Larry is cooning out here. Shaved his locks. I don't know if that's cooning. I cut my locks, so I don't know if that's cooning. I thought he was going to cut off his hand. Yeah, that's what I thought. But he didn't. So I'm guessing what you should do is choke somebody till they pass out if they get this virus in them. Hang them and choke them till they pass out. or something. I don't know. But not everybody is gonna work. Some people, their heads is gonna get torn off or something. I don't know. But yeah, first episode good. So I definitely got to check out the next episode. This is one of the better. This is one of the better shows based off the first episode of this season. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace. We're gonna find out who that girl is. I thought she was the sister of the other girl. I don't know. They never explained exactly who she was.